Hello everybody, this is Phoenix Sunday, back with another Lizargon devlog. Since last month's devlog was sort of a joke April Fool's one, this devlog is going to be a 2-in-1 special. So jumping right into it, these past 2 months were pain and torment. Why? Let's just say Lizargon had to go through quite a bit of refactoring. You see, Lizargon was having quite a few issues that I was ignoring. Node organization was terrible, multiple tool scripts being very unoptimized, not properly handling scenes, my shader material management being absolutely abysmal, and in typical I was just ignoring these issues. And they were fine, but in typical ignored issue fashion, they grew into something that was sort of impossible to ignore. My Godot editor was lacking on my good computer. And it wasn't even just Godot update, it was just me having a absolute skill issue. So, I thought it was a bug, but no, it was just me. Yipperdoo. So, I have spent the last 2 months just completely uprooting everything, putting it back together. Luckily, no major rewrites. I didn't start the game over, thank goodness. It was more so me just ripping apart everything and putting it back together in a way that was a lot better. And I also took the opportunity to organize things. So the internals are very much organized now. Shader and materials are actually handled properly to not cause tons of lag. Tool scripts are rewritten, but those were pretty easy. It was just making sure that they wouldn't absolutely lag the crap out of my computer, etc. It was pretty nice. It was just general cleanup. Now, unfortunately, there were some parts of Lizargon's internals that were so completely terrible that I decided to just throw into a blaze and start over. Who would have guessed? Interactables and dialogue. Who would have thought? Oh, great grief. These systems are getting on my nerves. I don't know how people make RPGs. Like, the dialogue and the interactables and, like, the abilities menu just make me so enraged to work on. I don't know how people do this. But, hopefully I can get a better one working that doesn't make me go insane. Hopefully. Because you can't really have a game without dialogue. It doesn't have to be good, it just has to work and not completely be a mess. Now, on to some other dev progress. I made some changes to the player model in order to support the new shader and material workflow of mine. There's also a new glow system using emission and light source instead of just an intensified color, making changes in movement and meditation look so much better. Also some sound effects bugs being fixed, specifically related to platform jumps. For some reason, sound just wasn't playing with those. And also some animation bug fixes. Nothing too major. There were some bugs of meditation checkpoints, but those were just normal bugs I was just fixing. Overall, nothing too eventful other than completely ripping apart and putting back together Lizargon. Yipperdoo! And that's the Lizargon progress I've made in the last 2 months. Most of the time was spent on internal rework and surgery, with a few bug fixes and code tweaks, and a little bit of Autumn Treetops progress on the side. So next up, interactables and dialogue. Again! And hopefully more Autumn Treetops progress. Oh boy.